Yo, hey, what's up, people? We're back. We're gonna do some summons, and then we're gonna kind of go over the account because I mean we've hit some milestones, which is really really good. I will talk about Temporal Rift for 1 second, just for 1 second, because we have like 2 days left, and then look, man, 96 people, and I can't get through it. It was rough, man. Stage 180 was super super rough. Look at this, just get murdered. So that's not gonna happen. I don't even know if it's gonna happen if we hit 100 people. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, nice. Let's get our residents up. Okay, so, first things first. I guess let's just do summons, right? I'm not doing any more on Nether Princess because we already made a video and we already did summons. And I just don't think we need to. But just in case, we might, because we go to our daily quest, right? And you go to summoning, and you can see that we are at 51 and we have 12 days, so we're going to hit 60. So I'm probably not going to do any more, because I don't really think we need any more copies. We've got two, so we've got her up, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. The main summoning thing is I do have some summons over here, which is not much. It's just 44, but this is mainly, we're just going to go over the account and stuff. I figured I might as well just throw these summons in there. So we'll definitely get an SSR, which would be nice. But yeah, yep. Oh, and also my microphone is in a different spot, so I hope it sounds fine. I don't know if it's going to or not because it's in a different area. Because where I had it, oh man, I hate skipping. Where I had it before, oh there we go. Look at that, we got another Nemesis. That's so awesome. I need him so bad. I need Nemesis so bad. And Nemesis, we're gonna talk about him also. So yeah. And the music is so catchy. All right, so that's done, right? We're going to get into that. So first thing we're going to get into is we're going to go into resonance, because we have finally hit the star. We've finally hit rainbow. I guess we'll call it rainbow, right? We finally hit rainbow on everything. So guardian, priest, assassin, warrior, archer, and mage. So we finally hit that, right? The next thing is our tier. We're very very soon. I don't know how many days. We're at what? That's at 148. So let's say a week, maybe a little bit longer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how long. We're gonna be able to unlock these new slots, which is gonna be super super nice. Because we've only got 3 at 150. So we go to promotion. We're only at 3 out of 6. But once we get there, we're gonna have another slot open on every single one of these, which is gonna be super nice because I mean I have nobody there, but I'm sure. Yeah, see, I've got heroes here, I've got heroes there, heroes there. So I mean, pretty much everywhere. Like Anubis, I'd love to put in there. So every single one of these, we have heroes. Like over here, I'd love to put Vivian, Lady of the Lake in. It's just Assassin. Assassin is the only one that we don't have anybody we could put in. But that's just the way the game is. The game's really really rough on assassins. You don't get assassins as much. So we have all that done, that done, that done. Okay, the next thing is we're just going to go through and do all these because we're going to go to what I'm working on. I guess this is going to be like an all-around video of everything. So can I? No, because there's only one, and I can't use her entity. What about you? Okay, you I can do. That's fine. Because that's something else we're working on. And you know what? For her, I'm gonna use that on her because she's the next one I'm really really trying to build up. And then you, what are you doing? Nope. Okay, so I think that's it for that. All right, now, as we were talking about earlier, we were talking about the classes, right? Being maxed out. So we'll go. No, we'll go right here. We can do it through here, right? So for this class, warrior, we're just gonna, so for warrior we have Siegfried. Okay. For mage, not mage. Yeah, this is mage, right? I will remember this one day. For mage, we have our Melina. And then for our tank, which is Guardian, I'll just do that because that way I know I didn't mess up. We have our Oberyn, and then for our Archer, we have Medusa. Archer, there we go. So that's those are 4 classes, right? 1, 2, right? Hold on, Matt. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So for our 5th class, which is Priest, we have Siren, and I'm going to tell you why this really matters. We have Siren, and then where's the other one? And right here for our Assassin, we have Fenrir. Now, the reason I did SRs here is because what you want to do, you want to make sure that you have your star levels maxed, right? And I don't have enough copies of SSRs to max my star residence limit. So I did SRs. Now, the next thing is we need to figure out what SSR we're going to work on next, and then that's what we're going to get into the summoning part that we just did. But the main thing is now that we're done here, I need to go. How do I do this? A star upgrade. There we go. So now that we only have 4 SSRs, and the other 2 are, or the other 2 are SRs, we cannot get into our Divine Awakening. So the next thing is we need to get another SSR maxed out. Now, I'm guessing Assassin is going to be the easiest for me. Because if we go here, we go to SSRs. And Assassin is going to be the easiest, but you never know. If it can be another character, then that's fine. It'll be another character, another SSR character, maybe like Ifrit, because I do have tons of copies of Ifrit. See, I've got 3 more, so I mean, Ifrit can go up, but it's going to be hard to get more copies of her. But I really want Nemesis. As you can see, I do have 5 copies. Well, now 6 of Nemesis, right? But the thing is I don't have the fodder units, and then this is where the SRs come into play. Once I have enough copies of Nemesis right here to take this one all the way to max, I'm gonna go to Star Reset, because you cannot Star Reset SSRs. As you can, if you look over here and I go to SSRs, you cannot reset any SSRs. None. You just can't. Once they're max, they're max. Because why? Because of this. Because of the Divine Awakening. You cannot. But what you can do is you can reset your SRs. So here we go, like this. So we can reset our Siren once we get another Priest up to max. We can reset our Wolf once we get another Assassin to max. Now, the reason that I'm also taking up these purple to max, not just those, but other SRs, is once again for extra stats. So here we go. I have all my R's taken up to max. I said this in my live stream. I need to get a book, because I always write down things on a pad. So if I go over here to Guardian, then I can see that our Wild Outlaw has been at 2, right? So I do that, and then I come over here, and then I do the same thing here. And then, you know, we have Siren. She's maxed out. We can already tell. And then I can find out who I need to work on. Like my R's already done, and then we have our SR Spirit. So that's basically everything. Also, I know it's been a couple days, but we finally hit 5 million CP. 5 million. So yeah, so like I said, the next thing I'm really working on is I'm trying to get another, get an assassin, an SSR assassin up to max. But if anything, if it's going to be somebody else, then it'll be somebody else. But I mean, we'll see. We'll see who it is. I mean, I really don't have many copies of anybody else, right? I mean, I have a whole bunch of copies of Assassin. I mean, I've got a couple of Ifrit, but I mean, Ifrit's way higher up than Assassin. So we'll see. I'm going to keep track of everything. I'm going to write everything down, and hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully we'll get there. I mean, it's going to take time, but we'll get there. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I will catch you all in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Peace.